From Spires to Peaks by Anthony Cragg. This is a series of poetry readings by multiple voices of From Spires to Peaks by Anthony L.T. Cragg. The book is published by BookBaby 2021 and is available at Amazon.
All American Girl, read by Sharon Kent.
Sharon Kent reading All American Girl. Miss Candy Screamer of Arizona, with friend and admirer, Mr. Bullwhip Dollar, all in sleek pink elegance, Cadillaced out of the bounds of Ma's good sense, and only sometimes, briefly, at night, repents. Diamonds and sunglasses are enough to cover the bruises when he treats her rough, or too much like a bit of expensive stuff. Only once, when a check bounced, has she wept, and sleeps as only the innocent could have slept, and keeps what she likes, and likes being kept. As for Bullwhip, he is kind and content only when she makes him forget what he's spent by paying him back in kind for his investment. The end of this tale I am loath to impart, as it is, I am afraid, somewhat sadder than the start. One day, sweet Candy, with her legs apart, in mid-scream, quite literally, broke his heart.
An Evening Walk with the Dogs, read by David Barr.
An evening walk with the dogs. The cold is cruel, as though the air itself was trying to hurt you. The dogs watch and sniff and listen, alive to any threats. Except the virus they can neither see, nor smell, nor hear. I look for answers from the wise old moon, but it hides its yellow face behind a jagged row of rooftops. Perhaps tonight it has no answers. In the gathering gloom, I search instead for a single star, and there at last I find one, small and weak and watery, but it's enough.
Escape from the City, read by Simon Foster.
Escape from the City, read by Simon Foster. Even on a cold, hard, dirty London street, may soft green sod stretch out beneath your feet. May all the frantic shoppers and commuters turn into foxes and squirrels, larks and butterflies, and the garish colours of advertising, hoardings and shopping bags mellow into the subtle hues of nature. May the chatter of the crowd and the harsh drone of traffic become the joyful chirps and trills of birdsong, and the acrid smell of car fumes the fresh, sweet scent of wildflowers. And may the gentle sun warm your upturned face as you stroll, now entirely alone, through the lush meadows of Oxford Street.
For Lily, read by Cleo.
For Lily. I always trusted words. They used to be relied on for comfort and relief, but now they seem no more than what they are. Black scratchings on a sea of white, too thin and insubstantial to support the burden of such grief. James and Sarah, even in my darkest nightmare, I can barely guess the bitter pain of your loss. But though Lily has left us, a single white flower cut down so cruelly on a dark Dublin street, she will be with you every day, not as now, as a source of sorrow, but as a loving and companion spirit, set free from the limitations of this physical form, behind which our true selves so often hide, to be, despite her young years, a pure old soul, a constant comfort to you, and a guide. So we must still use words, must talk, must live, though those who were nearest to us suddenly seem at first so distant. I myself have spoken every day of my life to a father I never knew. So how much more real to you will Lily be, whose voice you can still recall, whose grace and beauty you can still see in your mind's eye, whose smiling face still shines so brightly in your memory. And Charlotte, you are now closer to Lily than you have ever been, because your senses are now her senses too. She will hear through your ears a surge of music or a baby's gurgle, see through your eyes a rolling sea or light refracted through a stand of trees. Through your skin she will feel a dog's rough fur or the gentle stroking of a summer breeze.
IPO OMG, read by Toby.
IPO OMG, read by Tobias Cragg. It's hard now to recall a time, before the internet existed, when companies, before they listed, had to show a bottom line. Today it couldn't matter less, nor do we let it now affect us if, looking through a stock's prospectus, we find no hint of EPS. On this new investment scene, requiring earnings seems absurd. If profit is a dirty word, these IPOs are squeaky clean. Just flip your way out of money troubles. Cash is the coward's place to hide. Investment banks have never lied, so let's have no more talk of bubbles. Buy today while you still can with every dollar you can borrow. Then sell the sucker hard tomorrow and go to work in earnest. On your 10.
The book is published by BookBaby 2021 and is available at Amazon.